So next we looked at the codes and conventions of documentaries. No. First of all, we looked at the codes and conventions of documentaries, and we mainly did this in the research stages of our production, so pre-production, because we wanted to know the basic stereotypical features of documentaries before we started creating our own. So this has allowed me with this question now. So the first code and convention was of a voiceover being used. This is because voiceovers are necessary when the documentarian isn't actually in front of the camera but still has information to be given across, or there needs to be some kind of narration. There needs to be some kind of narration of the events unfolding on the screen. There are two types of voiceover. There is the voice of authority, which is basically when the documentarian has already established themselves in front of the camera, and they are, we have already created a relationship with them, we know what they look like, we know who they are, and they are mainly in reflexive documentaries. But the second type is the voice of God voiceover, which is basically more often used in nature programs, where you're just following events and you don't necessarily need a documentarian. So this is often visible in documentaries like March of the Penguins, and a lot of David Attenborough documentaries have the voice of God voiceover, where you never actually are introduced to the documentarian, you just hear their voice. The voice of authority is often seen in documentaries like Ross Kemp, his series